$500 for tenants, increase in household debt levels, and buyers not being able to close on new construction purchases. I'll be covering all these topics right now. My name is Roch St-Georges. I'm a real estate broker here in Ottawa. I've helped families and individuals with the purchase, sale, and rental of real estate in our city since 2009. This is my mid-November real estate market update. In the last few days, we had a few news articles about the real estate market and Canadian economy. The first one being that the federal government is rolling out a one-time payment of $500 to eligible lower income renters who are struggling to afford housing. CRA will be the one administering this one-time payment, and applications are open until March 31st, 2023. Who can apply? Those with adjusted family net income of $35,000 or $20,000 for individuals. Your 2022 rent also had to reach at least 30% of your 2021 family net income. For more details about eligibility to this program, you can visit the link in the YouTube description or visit canada.ca. The second item came from Statistics Canada. Their recent report confirms that Canadians saw a decrease in wealth and a rise in debt obligations. With the rapid rise in interest rates this year, Canadians have seen the housing and financial sectors adjust rather quickly to the downside. On the housing front, homeowners with variable rate mortgages have seen their mortgage payment rise, or their mortgage payments are no longer paying any capital on the loan and are only covering the interest portion. Canadians have made about $230 billion in debt payments during the third quarter, up 5.6% from last quarter. The payments made towards mortgage interest have increased 32.6% when compared to Q3 of last year. So quite remarkable here. Canadians household now owe $1.83 for every dollar of disposable income they earn. Now, I wanted to chat about new construction purchases. For some, the closing date or possession date for their new construction homes or condos that they bought during the pandemic are soon coming up. We've seen a protest in Brampton here in Ontario at the Valley Oaks subdivision by builder Paradise. The builder sold the project in 2021, and to my understanding, these detached properties were sold in the range of 1.5 to 2.2 million. The closing on these are supposed to happen in 2023. Many of these properties have seen their market values come down since the purchase date. On top of this, the mortgage rates have also increased quite significantly, making financing the properties more difficult or impossible for these buyers. Now, many buyers are asking the builder to delay closing or reduce the purchase price. It appears like many of them will not be able to close on the property with the decrease in property values and the rise in interest rates since their purchase date. It'll be interesting for us to see what happens in the situation in the coming weeks, as it could also prove bad news for other players involved, such as the builder or even the lender on the project. Here in Ottawa, we have 5 properties that I could find on the MLS where the seller is looking to assign his purchase agreement with the builder. There are 4 in Orleans and 1 in Richmond. These are listed on the MLS, but I'm certain that there are more on classified websites or online assignment groups. Now let's talk about the resale market. If you look at the green line on the screen, we can see that the number of active listings on the MLS has been increasing since the beginning of the year. With the rise in interest rate, the pool of buyers is getting smaller, meaning properties stay on the market for longer. This can be seen by looking at the blue line where we can see the months of inventory increasing steadily. Looking at Ottawa, we are currently sitting at 4 months of residential freehold and condo inventory as shown in the table. Back in October, I showed this chart, which was showing the difference between the seller's average list price versus the average sold price. We had a period of about 6 months of what I call price discovery, where sellers believed their property was worth X, but buyers only want to pay Y, so they had to find a middle ground somewhere and agree on price. So far in December, sellers seem to have come to the realization that they must be listing lower if they expect to sell in this market. The gap between the list price and the sell price are now much closer. This trend could continue in the coming weeks and months as we enter the winter period where things generally slow down. Thanks for listening. If you like the video and want to be kept informed about the real estate market, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. If you know anybody that has a need to buy or sell real estate, like, please share this video with them if you think they would benefit. If you'd like to discuss the sell, purchase, or rental of a property, please reach out to me using the information below. Si vous aimeriez discuter d'achat, de vente ou bien de location de propriété, mes coordonnées sont à l'écran. Thank you so much. Merci. Ciao.